7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everybody. We're live. I'm wearing glasses. It's a different Sunday than usual because I got my glasses on.
I like it. I think you look very handsome.
I woke up kind of with like a sty thing going on. I don't know what happened to me. I woke up with it. I developed this thing overnight.
Maybe it's your turn to have the sty issues.
Heather's had incredibly terrible eye issues with styes and stuff.
Yeah, I've had to have had to get them cut and stuff.
Yeah.
Why couldn't I say that?
Yeah, it was a disaster. I felt so sorry for you, and now here I am in the same boat. It's in the corner of my eye. I know you're not supposed to touch it. I'm finding out to see if it's still there or not.
Well, it is. I can see it.
I have a very hard time operating with glasses. I wear contacts typically, and having glasses on is really disrupting my whole life right now.
I think
in
you look
a really
hot.
bad way.
It's gonna disrupt your life in a way where I'm about to pounce on you.
Whoa!
You look very good.
Okay. Well,
Doesn't he tell him how handsome he looks?
I appreciate it, but I hate them because it isn't necessarily the way they look. I don't care about that part of it. It's that they're weird. I've had a really strange thing with these glasses.
Yeah, you should have talked to your doctor.
Well, I only wear them while I'm laying down sleeping.
It doesn't matter.
Laying down
sleeping. I only wear my glasses when I'm sleeping.
When I'm watching TV.
Sometimes you do wear them when you're sleeping.
Sometimes I pass out with them on, and that's okay also.
Yes.
So here I am, glasses and all. Let's talk about things. We're going to talk about the Funko April Fools thing.
Ooh.
It's I guess it's a real deal. I know the other night we made a video talking about if it's real or not. Man, let me tell you, people go effing crazy when you say things like this. Mm-hmm. I was just making a comment
we were making a fucking joke.
Well, no, point is I thought it would be funny if it did turn out to be completely false and
it would be so funny.
It would be really funny because I still don't think we've seen royalty. So I thought that it would be so funny if Funko pulled the rug from underneath us, but in true Funko fashion, they're going to bring it out and they're going to drop the card packs and they're going to make their money. That's just how it works. And apparently, fellow YouTuber Wasatch Pop will be doing this announcement, and he did the same thing last year. And I remembered that he had done it. I just didn't know how it played out. And I think somebody shared with us it happened exactly the same way. He announced it the morning of, and then it actually occurs. So that's cool. Look, I'm always happy to hear when fellow YouTubers are able to work with Funko and they're doing cool things with them. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
And he's a good guy.
Before we go any further, I did want to say I'm sorry for eating. I do that while we're live all the time, but I legitimately I don't like slurping on noodles when in general, it's just so weird.
That's not good.
But for whatever reason, I knew we were to go live at 8 o'clock, but for some reason, when I started heating up my ramen, I was like, oh, we're going live at 8:30. No, wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, right. So, yesterday, we had a full day of Maryland Day Festival stuff, where we worked the festival, and then we went to see the band. Who did we see? All right, off to you, Heather. Who was it?
Gwar!
We went to see them, and it was It was really great. Yeah, well, they'll see.
You'll
it
see.
was really great. So I actually made a little video of yesterday's events, and I figured that we would share it right here live, and you guys can watch it. It's about, I don't know, it's a few minutes long. But it
Do you
includes...
want to know something really cool?
What?
Yesterday...
Oh, wait, Heather, they're going to see that in the video.
Well, they saw it in the
Oh,
pictures.
for Christ's sake.
For any purchase that was made, we were giving away
Emo Gasly.
an Emo Ghastly prototype.
Which is the very first time we'd ever given one away.
Yeah, so this item is very special. It is very unique. You'll hear why in the video.
Yeah.
But anyone who made a purchase entered to win this guy. And we pulled a winner while we were still at Maryland Day. The winner, as of right now, has not been notified.
Oh.
I hope that they are here or will be here when that portion of the video
Oh, that would
plays.
be very nice if they were here. I mean,
Yeah.
otherwise we'll just have to reach out to them and let them know. Jason Steven and and Larissa Ellis are here. You guys were both at the event yesterday. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. A lot of people showed up. Ray Melendez was there. Who else came? The obviously narrator.
Kelly,
Brian, Brian,
Jason,
Kelly. Yep. A lot of friends were there.
Joe, our lawyer.
Our lawyer.
Our lawyer showed up.
A lot of our friends turned up to hang out with us, and we had a real blast.
My grandparents.
Heather's grandparents.
My grandparents showed up. They were wearing matching Tiki Ghastly t-shirts.
Of course they were,
Or
because that's how they
button-up
roll.
shirts.
They roll very hard in wearing the same exact clothing. They like to wear the same
They
shirts.
apparently danced at the festival.
Yesterday? Mm-hmm. Of course they did.
They
like to
danced
dance everywhere
at
also.
Angel's Rock Bar to a rock band.
Sure.
They never danced to rock.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Never danced to rock.
No, they never do. They
Wow.
always dance to like oldies and stuff. Really quick, Rooster is judging me for eating ramen with a knife. The pieces of pork are like this big, so I cut it up so that I can like have some and not just eat the pork in
Why
one
do you
go.
gotta eat in front of the camera? I mean, now you got people
I'm
judging how
starving.
you're eating. Yeah, but you should have been
You know
eating, like,
what?
we sat
I'm
here
gonna
for
go
like a full hour
I'm gonna go
doing
watch.
nothing.
I'm gonna go watch Rooster eat, and you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to judge him too.
I heard.
And I have an egg in here. You can't eat a half an egg in
Can I
one
get my
bite.
joke out,
That's
please?
weird.
Can I get my joke out?
Go ahead.
I heard he's like a bird.
You're so stupid.
God. I just wanted to get it out. You're over here yapping. All right, look. We have the video for you. Who wants to see the Mischief Toys Maryland Day Festival video? It's a little one, and we'll post it up on.
Do you want to do it now,
Gastlecast
or
soon.
do you want to?
Yeah, let's shoot our shot, right?
Okay.
Let's just put
yeah,
it
let's
up.
do it.
Let's have
It's
fun.
a great video. A
Right.
great video.
Right. I'm wearing glasses because I have a thing in my eye. I have a sty. I woke up to it, and it's not cool. It's not a friend.
Yeah, so stop judging. He's not getting his sty and his contacts, and that's important.
Right. Of course. Got to eat since Chris destroyed those Uncrustables.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you. That is also in this video.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, look, everybody wants to see it. Okay. All right. So here we go. We're going to show you. We're going to let Heather finish eating. Here we go. Let's go. Let's do it. All right. Off they go.
You're so annoying.
I'll see you on the other side. Ready?
Yeah.
There she goes with her weird jacket.
I just didn't want to take a trip. Okay.
So how we doing?
I was just asking you a question.
What?
Is this lipstick ridiculous or what?
Yeah, looks good. Let's
Oh, it does?
Does my lipstick look okay?
Hey, should I leave my jacket on or should I jacket off?
Off. Pikachus.
I'd like to Pikachu later.
What is this? Chris, I love you, man.
I love you too.
I love you too.
I love you too, man.
Hey,
you're the best.
Nick, I love you too, man. I love you.
We are here at Maryland Day, and for everyone who purchased, they got entered in to win an Emo Gatsby prototype. And it's a color prototype because they sent us this for the mold, and we requested a metallic earring, so they showed us what color the metallic would show up as. He's amazing. Good luck, everybody. Oh, everybody's in here. Oh, it has a phone number I can't show you. Josh Schwan.
Ah! Congratulations!
Yay!
Joshua!
Josh Schwan. Oh, Josh Swan. You should always attend Mischief Toys events because you never know what kind of mischief we have up our sleeves. Don't pull my hair.
That's what you said last night.
Yeah, it isn't what I said last night. I didn't say anything last night. You know what I did? I snored. Chris, look! Look! Do you mind? I'm gonna give you bunny ears. Bye, Noel! Bye! Bye, Michael!
You're crazy.
Subway! Oh no, where's that thing gonna go?
Who are you meeting?
Guar.
Who?
Guar.
No. Who are you meeting?
Guar.
No. Who are you meeting? Heather, who are you meeting?
Guar.
Say it like for real.
I am. Guar.
No, a real.
Guar.
No, the real way you say guar. No. Guar.
I don't say it like that.
Say one time. Go ahead.
Guar.
Yes.
I said war.
No, you didn't say guar.
You didn't say guar, you said guar.
Guar.
No,
No, you didn't.
guar. Yeah. She's whispering guar. Whispering.
She's lip syncing.
Guar. All right. How do you like that? That was practically, I think, almost all of the footage that we took. I mean, cut down a bit, but there was a lot of footage. Nick actually took the camera and like walked around a lot.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, thank God.
Because I didn't even walk around and see all the booths or anything.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Josh Swan! I will
Yeah.
be mailing this to him sometime this week.
Yeah. Yeah, last night, one of the really big things for us is that we went to see Guar, and we got to meet Guar, and we got to talk to Guar about things. And I'm really excited about it, and they're really good dudes. I think we have some upcoming projects that we're talking to them about, and I think we're going to do some really fun things. You know, I'll tell you, going to a concert, you know, and then before the concert, talking to these guys that you've been listening to for so long and having these discussions about like really cool ways of teaming up, it's overwhelming. And I was in the moment and I said everything I wanted to say, got everything out, had a good conversation. Heather had a good conversation. And then we walked out and it was like, oh my God, I cannot believe we just did that. Like it was mind blowing. But I'm so glad that we had the opportunity. Big shout out to Guar. Love those guys. It was what was neat. A lot of people were like, in like our photos, we were like kind of far away. But the reason why we were far away is that they actually put us next to the sound guy, the mixing board, and he had like the songs all listed out. He was also picking up the mic and doing stuff as well, like little voices throughout the show, which was weird.
It was so cool.
Yeah, that was weird. But they were doing so many cool, like fun things. It was nice. It was fun to watch it from that perspective because I've always been in the crowd and been a part of just the crowd, but I felt like I was almost like involved in the actual show in some capacity. Like
it was really
seeing
cool.
things work behind the scenes. So that was really cool. Guar's amazing. Love those guys. Super talents. And their show was funny as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I laughed so much during their show.
We laughed the whole time.
Yeah.
I have never seen Guar. Chris and I have been together forever. I've heard a million of their songs because Chris plays them all the time. But I purposely, I like to watch a lot of live concerts on YouTube and stuff. I purposely, have not watched Guar because I knew I would see them one day. And I didn't want it to be spoiled. I knew that I was in for something because you always hear things about Guar concerts. But since I had never been to one, I went in, semi-blind, aside from the things that I hear. And that was, hands down, the best concert I've ever been to. It was funny. It was fun. It was crazy. They sounded amazing.
Yeah, they sounded really good.
And they were with the Cancer Bats.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were incredible. And one really cool thing that they did was for the last song
For the Cancer Bats.
that the Cancer Bats did, they covered War Pigs by Black Sabbath. And one of the guys from Guar came out on stage and killed the lead singer and got blood all over him and stuff. And it was so much fun. It was so cool.
You can
and
see the video on Cancer Bat's Instagram, I think.
yeah,
right?
on Cancer Bat's Instagram, you can see the entire song. It was so good. It sounded good. The crowd was so involved. It was a sold out show. It was
Yeah.
crazy packed.
Yeah, it was.
Insane. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. Thank you so much, Matt, for getting us the tickets. Matt gifted us the tickets a couple months ago.
Yeah. Our friend Matt
Yeah.
hooked us up for a really good show. And we appreciate all of you out there for showing your support towards Maryland Day Festival, Maryland Ghastly stuff. We've decided that the shirts and hats that are left over, we're going to put them up on the website. And I don't know when. We'll make sure to announce when the when comes. But we're going to put them up. I don't think we have a whole lot. It's very little amount.
We sold most of our shirts and hats. There's a handful left.
I think we have more hats than shirts, right?
No. I don't know. I ordered a lot of shirts.
Did you?
A lot, but we don't.
We
I
sold
was
out a lot of
shocked
shirts last
how
weekend,
many
though.
we sold.
Yeah.
That was
The
crazy.
Maryland logo, Ghastly logo, where it's his head, red Ghastly head, with the circle that has the Maryland flag in it, might be one of my favorite things we have ever done.
My favorite is the other design with the flowers.
Yes. Yeah, we sold out of all the pins. Those are all gone. It's unbelievable. We still have Maryland figures left, but I think that's something cool we can stick up on the website and then they can just sell as whenever. I think that's what we should do with them. We should put some up. Oh, Ray Melendez, thank you. Get that boba. You deserve it. Believe it or not, she got one today
Aw,
along with
thank
this
you.
ramen. So thank you. Also, thank you for celebrating with me yesterday's good news from work. Of course, man. It was great to hear it. Love to hear that news. Always love to hear when people are doing big things and taking the next step in their career. And dude, you're
so proud of you, Ray.
You're a really good guy. And although I am proud of you, I'm not surprised because you're a really good person. You deserve it all. Pop and Stock. Good evening, everyone. Chris and Heather. Oh, Chris, are you effing hard tomorrow? Of course. Yeah. So why don't we talk about that? We've talked enough about Mischief Toys and all that. Also, by the way, no announcements yet, but we do have something coming from Mischief Toys. I know I said that, I think, last weekend, but Maryland really bogged us down. So we're trying to figure out and navigate when the next actual Mischief Toys item drops. So more information to come. Pay attention to MischiefToys.com. Go and sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already. And go to our Instagram at Mischief Toys and join the Mischief Toys group, which Christina Payne has shared a lot. Thank you, Christina Payne. You were so awesome. And Anna might have shared some things too. But go and check out our group on Facebook. It's really great, and a lot of good people there. Not only are they good people and collectors and great great fans of Mischief Toys. They're what was I saying? They're a family. They're a good community. That's a good community there. We're a family.
Read what Paul said.
Be proud of me. I got a new washing machine and it doesn't fit. That's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. I didn't mean to laugh.
Sorry for laughing.
Yeah, I'm sorry for laughing.
That sounds like something that would happen to Chris and I.
Long story short, I did that one time with a couch, and I lived on the 3rd floor of an apartment building, and they could not get the couch up the stairwell, and we had to return it. And so I didn't measure it. I just ordered it, and when the guys got there, they're like, "Dude, what were you thinking?" Like this.
That sounds very familiar.
It's way too big.
That is definitely something that you would do.
100%. 100%.
He ordered for our first anniversary. He ordered me this canvas of my favorite picture from our wedding. We got married in front of a fountain, and our photographer asked him to dip me and kiss me at the same time. And this fucking picture is as big as me. It's huge. We didn't even hang it in our first house.
It's sideways, like a theatrical poster, but sideways, horizontal.
It's huge.
Yeah. That's a great picture, though. I mean, cool.
It is an amazing
and we
picture.
have it hanging up upstairs. You're always kicking me around for that, but I feel like...
I think it's very comical.
You couldn't put it anywhere else in the house. I think in some places it could be considered porn. All right. So, tomorrow's drop. Yeah, so interesting. We posted a video the other night. We say, hey, April Fools, said, and will it sell out, and what will happen, and is it real, is it fake, blah, blah, blah. We had all these people who were like, oh my God, it's been minted already, and the proof is the cards that are on the website or whatever, or you can see the cards are there.
It's a fucking talking piece, bro.
It's like, okay, all right, we get you. I think our point, I know our point was basically... how funny would it be if April Fools turned out to be fake and it wasn't a real thing? I think that would have been incredibly amazing if that were the case. Like if they, you see all these previews and it turns out not to be real at all. Like that burning pack is a prime example of something that it's shocking that Funko would even make something like that. Mm-hmm. Like that's as close as you're going to get to a box that has damage on it or something.
Yeah.
Like an NFT box that has damage on it.
It's hilarious.
So it's interesting to see what they're doing, but I love it. I think it's fun to see Funko sort of make fun of themselves. Although a lot of us, it's fun for the first 3 seconds that we see it, and then after that it's well, they continue to screw up over and over. This is great that they're poking fun, but I don't know how much they're fixing their actual issues.
Yeah.
So there are still issues that are lingering. It seems like they're trying to do better, but I guess we'll see. So tomorrow, they're dropping all sorts of stuff. Let me see if I can pull the photo up. They're dropping all the new card pack. They're dropping all sorts of different Funko Pops, and I think they're really fun. Personally, as I'd mentioned, the little burning card pack. Obviously, that one's killer. Let's see. Here's a picture of it. Let's see if we can go down here. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Yeah, so there's that guy there. So that'll be one of them. And I love that the added touch of the fire down by his feet. So he's He is officially burning up. It's almost as if he's been put into an oven,
I love it.
which is really great. That's funny. And look, he looks like he's screaming. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Because we have seen many of the Funko Pops like this, where they have little faces and mouths, and we just say how crappy they are, and why are they doing them. But in this case, I'm really excited for this.
Yeah. It's awesome.
My question is, how wide is that card pack? Look at his little arm sticking out.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like the size of like a cereal box or something, right?
Maybe.
I think that's what the end result's going to be. And then there are, let's see if the photos are down here. Wow. By the way, over the weekend, there was that convention, WonderCon. Mm-hmm. I didn't hear a whole lot.
No, me neither.
We did, our friend Jay reached out, and he has some information. I haven't gotten back to him yet, but he had some information. He sat in for the Mike Becker thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and people seem to really like it. So then you have Chick, Opposite Freddy, and of course the Burning Pack down there. We haven't seen the royalty, but they believe that the royalty is the proto balloon dog.
Yeah, likely in Proto's normal colors.
That's what they're thinking.
Yeah.
But then you also have the Fun Day Sandwich NFT, which Heather and I discussed. That one, I think, aside, the Burning Card Pack, I guess, is a tough one for Funko, but this is a tough one for the audience or for the people who are actually at Fun Days. I've had people comment multiple things. I had some people say, I ate it and it was fine. I have some people that say, I opened a box, it was rancid, I wouldn't touch it. And then I had others say, I did not even realize the sandwich was in there because I was too busy enjoying Fun Days. So the end result for me is, I don't even know if people are taking offense to this thing. I think it's one of those, discussion pieces that we've all talked about at some point after last year's Fun Days. If it did, in fact, which we got reports that it did make people sick, it is really weird for Funko to point this out to me.
Without giving a statement.
To me, it's hilarious in the fact that they're doing it. Personally, it's hilarious to me, although I wasn't there and I didn't eat it.
Yeah.
So that's where it differs for me. But the people who actually did attend, who did eat it, and who did claim to get sick, or did actually get sick, allegedly, that's tough right there.
Yeah.
That's a tough thing right there.
Yeah, it's tough to swallow, wouldn't you say? I'll be here all week.
So one of the questions that we've received, actually our friend Steven brought this up, and I think I said it in the other night's video. There's 7,000 standard packs and 8,000 premium packs. So with that, recently they have upped the number that you're able to buy. So you're able to buy $120 worth of packs instead of the standard $60 worth of packs. So that means that you could buy, 6 standards or 2 premiums, or you can do it, cut it any other way. So will they reduce it back down, or will it stay up, and then in turn will sell out incredibly quickly? I think that this is going to be one of those sales that happens very fast. I think when you try to get in, the time is going to be extremely long. You're going to have the 15-minute window or something, and then we're all going to be fighting it in order to get the card packs. And some of us might come out on top, whereas most will not. So I'm interested to see how this all plays out. The result of this will also mean that you'll have more expensive pieces for the set. Mm-hmm. And I remember last April Fools, if I remember correctly, the Epics were going for a pretty good amount of money. I don't know if they were going for the same amount as something like a Freddy Funko drop, but I remember, I'm talking about the Halloween one.
Yeah.
But I feel like they were up there.
I think that they were up there.
I ended up getting the King baby.
Yeah.
The
Freddy baby.
The Freddy baby with a little crown on. But I didn't go for any other pieces back. Come on, Heather. I don't need to
sounded like a
fart in here.
popcorn.
Please stop.
What?
You're grossing me out. Come on. We're here doing business. You're playing on your phone. You're farting. Come on.
No, I was reading the comments on my phone because you were on the disc trackers thing.
What were you telling me? Anything good up there? Anything good?
There was nothing of note.
Did I miss any MT news? Yes, you missed the entire video.
Yeah, I would recommend.
We'll put it up later though.
Rewinding or waiting for later.
Fun Days will live up to its. What is it? Plurality? What's that? What's that word? I can't read.
Plurality? I don't know what that
means.
What's
plurality? I can't read shit. It's not the glasses, by the way, either. I want everybody to be aware of that. I'm just an idiot. Thank you to the rescue. We appreciate you. Yeah. Official number when hunt together members for Maryland date. What?
Number 1.
Official number 1 hunt together member for Maryland date. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you are. Joe was able to help a couple people, so that was really great. Good for you, man. I appreciate you doing it. Appreciate you looking out for people. Yeah, so the NFT drop tomorrow, it will be announced by Wasatch at 8:30 a.m. PST.
When will the drop be? We don't know, so the assumption is the same as what it typically is, which is 2 p.m. Eastern.
Right.
But we won't know until, I guess, Wasatch and Drop announce it, like, publicly.
Yeah, so Wasatch will come on. He'll do his little bit. You'll learn a little bit more there. If you don't have time to watch his video or to see his reveal, of course, it'll be shared by disc trackers on Instagram,
And
Funko Finders. Like, those guys will definitely, share that news, that information that we'll be looking out for. And then the drop, right? So typically for us, it's 2 p.m. Eastern. So I'm assuming it's going to be the same time unless they mix things up and they want to do something wacky for April Fool's Day. I would be more interested in them doing something really bizarre and like funny or silly or jokey. Heather's idea the other day, you were saying that people actually go onto the website to buy and it doesn't have a countdown or something. Isn't that what you said?
No, it has a $0 limit instead of 60 or 120.
Ah, right. $0 limit, so therefore you can't buy any.
Yeah, like, oh, you've already hit your $0 limit.
Right.
You can't add anything else to your cart.
Oh my God, that would be brilliant. But they can't do it. You got to make money.
So Rooster explained, he said it will actually be fun days. Like, there will be multiple fun days. So I heard that as well. Fun days is going to be 2 days this year.
What?
Yeah, according to word on the street.
Why the hell would it be 2 days?
Bro, I don't know. To piss us off for 2 fucking days straight.
Well, last year, the word that we had received through the grapevine is that Funko was supposed to have that shell place
For 4 days.
for 4 days.
Yeah.
And they were going to have a longer fun days, and they were
No, I don't think it was a longer fun
they were
days.
going to play
think
music
they were,
and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I think
but
they
it was
were
going to be
do,
Funko related stuff.
I think they were going to do fun days, and then I think they were going to do concerts for the other 3 days.
Right. Yeah, so it was going to be a different experience, which is great. Hopefully hopefully it works out well. Last year, the only reason why last year was a mess was the chicken sandwich aside. The big mess, obviously, was when people were receiving Funko Pops in the mail, and they were matching the Funko Pops that people were getting at the event. We've talked about this till we're, blue in the face. So at this point, as long as they do well with that, and we have more exclusivity on the pieces, you lower the amount of pieces for each of the drops that they do, I think we're in business. For me, it's always like watching it and kind of there with people in spirit. Because Heather and I do not go to we don't go out that way. We do not fly. So therefore, being on the East Coast, we're not very comfortable to get on an airplane at this point and go out there. Yeah. So we don't go to San Diego Comic-Con, which is why Mischief Toys has not been to San Diego Comic-Con. Maybe one day. I don't know if we'll be brave enough to get on an airplane or if we'll just drive out there one day like a bunch of goofballs. But fact is that we live through other people. Mm-hmm. So for us to get these pieces, we have to rely on the at-home box of fun.
Yeah.
So no matter what happens for us, I mean, it's news pieces for us to discuss. But in the reality of things, it doesn't matter to us, like what they drop there, because we just know we're not getting it unless we pay a ridiculous amount of money. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, among all that, and me just jabbering, is that if they do better with the releases this year, then all will be good to go.
So we got a couple of comments. Sorry to interrupt, but Sam says that they are a new subscriber from Australia.
Welcome, Sam.
Welcome. And Tim is a new subscriber from Ohio. Thank you for being here, guys.
Oh my God. So glad to have you. Thank you for being here with us. Live on our Sunday night, live Gastlecast. We do this every weekend for the most part, and we love it. It's a way to close out the week and start your next work day, or work week rather. So thank you for being here. Love to be able to hang with you guys and talk to you. So, Mischief Toys events that just occurred were amazing.
Incredible.
I do want to talk about that. I think that the Mischief Toys event that we had in Pasadena, Maryland was a real kick-ass thing. It was awesome. The bar that we visited, they have they seem to be very interested to hold any future events that we have. Now, I don't know if we could do it there again because I feel like it will just get bigger and bigger if we announce it early on. So, if we do something again, could it be there? Maybe. But I think it would probably be in a larger venue. We have some really cool ideas for next year, 2025, mid next year. So I would say June, July of next year, we're aiming to do a Maryland event that's going to be huge.
Possibly May.
Yeah,
we're not quite sure.
It's going to be humongous, but we are going to have before that the New York event for Mischief Toys, which is called the Night of Mischief.
Yes.
And Night of Mischief has happened twice so far. This will be the third one. And Night of Mischief Part 3 is going to be unbelievable. I think the angle, I think the way that I look at things with Mischief Toys is organic growth and watching it build over the course of time. And in growing in the right way. And so we are, still able to connect and still able to do all these fun things and have these lives where we can discuss all this stuff with you almost like one-on-one, or not one-on however many people are here. I think that's fun. Who else is doing that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not many other brands are out there doing stuff like this. So I think it's cool that we're able to do it.
Can I answer a couple questions?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Sorry. Patrick Norman said, you guys looking to set up anywhere else in Maryland this year? I'm not sure. We haven't solidified that, but you guys will, of course, be the first to know. Dino asked, do you think you got many new customers at Maryland Day, or were you too busy signing for all the diehards? We got some new customers. It was really cool to see some new faces buying our stuff. Some people bought hats. Some people bought figures, plush. It was awesome.
Yeah. Nathan Bakken, you're absolutely right. I need some Nathan Bakken glasses. He's got the best glasses.
I agree. He's
does. Always got the best. Look at my stupid little piece of shit. Hey. In comparison to his stuff, his are amazing. Yeah. So the New York thing's gonna be huge. I'm excited for that. I think if you're gonna be in the New York Comic-Con, or you're gonna be in the area during that time, we haven't set up like what the day is going to be, and I know it's really early, but I like to talk about all this stuff. I just want to say that if you're a fan of Mischief Toys and you have an idea of wanting to go to New York Comic-Con, highly recommend that you do, and we'll have more information for that New York Comic-Con event, Night of Mischief, Part 3.
It's going to be cool.
It's going to be amazing. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you. People like me on my glasses.
Brewster said, after much deliberation, I'm waiving my customary appearance fee for this year's Night of Mischief.
Well, so, to the point of seeing Mischief Toys grow, that's kind of where my conversation was going. I really want to grow Mischief Toys in a way where we have almost the fun days. Obviously we'll never call it that, but an event similar to that, but on the East Coast. Because Funko has tried to do it with their little, thing. Not little thing, obviously it's huge. But their thing at New York Comic-Con back in 23. And
22.
Was it 22? Yeah, 22.
But, apparently the first one was much more successful.
It was very small.
Yes. I heard, though... Not I heard. I heard. I heard they are supposed to be doing Fright Night this year. And I have the feeling that they will take the feedback that they received and change some things. I honestly think that they were restricted because of the venue. I think the venue restricted them.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, I think for us, it's like, whatever venue we select, I want to make sure that I can do all the things I want to do.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to have the show, the song and the dance, and for it not to be walking into a room. I've been to enough events where you walk into a room and everybody's just kind of standing around looking at each other, and
No,
there's
fuck that.
there's really no like vision or like schedule or anything, and I want to make sure that we have all that in place. I just want to do it right. If I do it, I'm going to do it right. I mean, in other words, we are going to do it, but I want to do it properly. I think last year was a good thing, but boy, that place, we thought that it was going to be a little quieter than that, but it was the loudest shit. I think about that all the time. I was so upset about how that all played
Well,
out.
the thing is, though, and I knew that it was going to happen, but I was sort of told, like, oh, yeah, we could probably accommodate, like, turning the music down for a little bit or whatever. And it was obvious that we were doing stuff, and they just didn't. They had, like, 2 parties going on at the same time ours was.
Oh, it was
So
a mess.
that's why we would like to rent a whole space, which will be nice.
100%.
I just hope that we can find a space that is affordable, because I'm not even kidding. Between 2022 and 2023, I seriously called at least 50 places both those years. And most people require you to spend X amount of money per person for like food, but they don't quite realize what we're trying to do. We're like, no, we don't want like a sit down. It's not like a wedding reception, you know? Like that's sort of how they took it as. Like I remember one venue I checked out was like 15 grand.
Yeah, that's
And I
ridiculous.
had them quote for like 70 people.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe at some point in the future we could do something so large where you have to spend that kind of money, but no way. Not
Yeah,
this.
on top of like, you know, us getting just a fee to hold the place and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, so this year it'll be our own place. We'll rent out an entire venue.
Hopefully, as long as they're not charging 15 grand. Sorry, we love you guys, but not that much.
Yeah, I think we'll be able to pull it off.
I
in
think
some
so
way.
too.
But do something really cool. I think it'll be an absolute blast.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Michael
Last
Ray-
week. Oh, go ahead.
Michael Reyes, NYCC is my tradition. I hope you guys make it yours with Mischief Toys. We plan on it. As
Absolutely.
many years as they'll have us, we want to do it. We love it. It's a lot of fun. It's really cool to meet new people. It's really cool to see people we've met before again. It's really cool just to walk around the convention. It's just a really neat experience. It's something that I love doing. Like my favorite part of doing what we do is being around the audience.
Yeah.
I think it's very cool. And I'm not normally like a very social person, but I feel like doing what we do between YouTube and Mischief Toys has made me into that.
I think so.
Yeah, it's really
I
interesting.
I like connecting with the audience in any way that I can. And that means like right here like this. Patreon is another way where we're able to connect with people. I think that makes it that connection is really cool. I enjoy that. Will Tara Reid still be attending Night of Mischief?
I hope so. I wish you little devils would come down to Georgia, maybe like at Plastic Empire.
Groovy Grandma.
Groovy Grandma, hello. We would like to do like a convention or something in Georgia. As of right now, Chris and I both have full-time jobs. I don't have much paid time off. I've been there less than a year at my current company, and you know, I vacation and we do New York Comic Con, and honestly, like last year I took New York Comic Con unpaid for my job. So that was a bit interesting. I've never really I didn't think that they would be cool with it, but they were. They were just like, well, you don't really have the time, so you'll just take it unpaid, and I was fine with that. But I'd rather not do that if I don't have to, and I don't like missing too much work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But eventually we would like to do more conventions each year, and Georgia is one of my favorite places in the world. We're going to be going there soon, just like for personal stuff. I love it there. I absolutely love it, and I would love to do something in Georgia.
Yeah, I think Heather and I talk about it quite often, about a life in which it's 100% Mischief Toys, because I think growing this business is all sorts of things, and I think one of those things is going to conventions and being a part of events and learning how to do that well. Oh yeah, Dragon Con. That's actually, we were talking about that yesterday. I think Dragon Con. I think Joe Grease said Dragon Con is like the one. He's like, do it. And so that's something I definitely want to reach out to them and talk about that.
I've also heard the opposite from other people. So I almost want to go as fans first to scope it out and see what it's about and then make our decision. But I don't know. Like, it could just be really fucking cool just to go and do it. Because I had never been to New York Comic Con prior to setting up, and that experience was so overwhelming. It was crazy.
I think that doing that con, Dragon Con, it's not super ridiculously far away for us.
It is. It's way more.
It's double the
far
amount
away.
as New York.
Triple.
No, not 12
It's 12
hours.
hours. Yes, it is.
I thought it was 8.
Yes, it is. No, it's 12.
12.
Yeah. It's insane.
Yeah, but I think it's important just to do it. Because if we're gonna do it, just do it. Put an exclusive, take an exclusive or two, go to Dragon Con. I'm sure you guys would support. I'm sure many of you would go and support.
No. I'm sure
Right.
they would too.
Yeah.
I don't like going into things blindly, and New York was like very overwhelming for me. Like this year, it was much less overwhelming because I knew what to expect. I sort of knew like the layout. I knew where things were. Where the first year, it was like, oh my God, what is all of this? Like, it was crazy.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. But
Yeah.
I think that
Dragon Con's closer to us than C2E2. Or, I'm sorry, further for us than C2E2.
really,
Yes.
further away than
C2E2 is less than 7 hours.
Get out of here.
Where do you want me to go?
No, for real though. I can't believe that.
Yeah, I Googled it. So C2E2.
Wow, I thought that would be further away.
No.
That's nuts. But I mean, I've never been to any of these. Like, I've
Yeah.
never been to Dragon Con. I mean, I've been to like Atlanta, but I've never been to Dragon Con.
Well,
I've
we
never
know
been to
how
Chicago.
far it is. We know how far it is because we literally went to the hotel Dragon
The cool
Con.
thing about Dragon Con is that we can actually go to like where we normally stay and enjoy,
Yeah.
and be able to pull it off, and like and include some time to like hang there. You know what I mean?
So where C2E2 is held. Oh, I lied. Never mind. So for some reason, I don't know what else No. Okay, I don't know what I Googled then. So I totally lied. It's not 7 hours. I must have Googled
How
some.
far away?
Hold on. I must have Googled some other convention. It's 10 hours.
See, that still isn't that bad to me.
I know.
Like, that's not too terrible.
And then Dragon Con's held at the Marquise, I think, is the main. It's the main hotel for Dragon Con.
That hotel is where they filmed the Loki TV show.
Yeah. No, actually, they're about the same. Dragon Con's 11 hours away.
That's in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
11 hours away. I thought it was 12. Well, no, where we stay is normally 12 because it's almost an hour south.
Right. Okay.
That's where I was confused.
Well, I mean, that's where I would go, though. I mean, oh, God,
think so.
I don't know. I don't know where we would stay in that situation, though, because having to go every day.
Yeah,
to
we
Atlanta,
couldn't stay there.
I don't know. Maybe we would go down south, like in advance, and hang for a couple days, and then go to Dragon Con or something.
No, because we would have product to take. You want to take a whole fucking van on our vacation or whatever?
If we're going to go stay in our normal place, why
I
wouldn't it?
mean, why not do that after the convention? Just to relax, because we could drop the U-Haul off somewhere.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have another vehicle.
We would take 2 vehicles, minimum.
Okay. There's a lot more. There's so much to talk about. I'm getting caught up in the weeds here. But anyway, yeah, I want to do more conventions. I think that Heather and I, we're getting closer to like doing our own thing, focused on Mischief Toys and doing more conventions, just doing more things. We got to spend more time on scheduling and just business stuff. There's just not enough time in the day for us to do everything that we do in our daily life today. And I feel like lately I have been so burned out. I feel and not by this Gastlecast or Mischief Toys. I get burned out by my day job stuff because it's just like I guess I'm at a point now where it's like I love doing all these other things. I really just don't want to do that anymore. That's like my old life. I kind of look at it now where my life has been like my career that I had set up for so long. I thought I was going to be in it for my entire life, and now I'm looking at it like I don't want to do this anymore. So hopefully Mischief Toys we can go all in. Got to go all in. Nathan Bach and me over here. I won't drive more than 6 hours. Planes for anything over that. Yeah, see, that is such a hard thing for us is the flight. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. I have a really hard time even thinking. In fact, I'll tell you how terrified I am. This is going to sound so crazy. I was watching a clip for the film Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I saw him. It's like a scene with him in an airplane, and they kind of show you a shot of them. The stewardess closing the door and like sealing it for flight, and that moment, like freaked me out. Like I started feeling like antsy all of a sudden, and I guess it's feeling like I'm stuck in that thing and I can't go anywhere. I just don't like it. It freaks me out so much. I hate it because I would love to travel and do more things, but I can't. I cannot do it. I probably have to see somebody for this. Who played with Guar? Cancer Bats and an opener that I don't know. We didn't see him because I had mentioned earlier, we met Guar for business related stuff. So when we met with Guar, the other band was playing. I could hear them playing while we were talking and having a good old time. By the way, one of the members of the band, he played Super Nintendo the entire time we were there.
Yeah, it was
He
cool.
was hardcore in Super Nintendo. Balls deep.
Fuming Mouth is another band that was with them. Also, apparently, there was a band called X-Cops.
X-Cops, yeah.
Yeah, X-Cops.
Did they play?
I don't know. I don't remember that. I just remember
X-Cops
three
is members
bands.
of Guar.
Yeah, I only remember three
I don't think
bands
X-Cops
playing.
played there.
I don't think they did, because I think they did VIP, and then I think they hung out with us, and then, like, the Cancer Bats went on after.
So they did
Fuming
VIP
Mouth.
before we met them?
They didn't do it during when we met them.
No.
They sold VIP tickets before, like, because, okay, so after Matt bought us the tickets, I searched for VIP. They didn't have VIP available for Baltimore. But what happened was...
Thank you, Nathan.
Later I checked, and they did put Baltimore up at a later time than the rest of the VIP, but they were sold out by the time I checked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had spoken to them, though, and,
Yeah.
that was fucking cool.
It was cool. Yeah, that was really cool. That's a highlight of everything for me right now.
Yeah.
Mischief Toys and Gastlecast has afforded us a lot of different fun and cool opportunities. Speaking from a guy that right out of high school, I went into a company and sort of like blind. People go to college or they take trade school or go to trade school and they sort of set up whatever their life is going to be. And it's because they love doing those, or they have interest in doing those things rather. And I sort of just got into something just to get into it because it was just something that was in front of me, and I decided to jump on it and make it a career, which I don't go into any of that on this channel, by the way. I don't like talking about my day job. But basically, I go in this trajectory and thinking that was how things are going to be. And now looking back on it, it sucks so much. I wish I could have found Mischief Toys and Gastlecast a long time ago, but I didn't. But doing these things allowed me to meet my all-time favorite band. I mean, that's unreal. And looking back on my life, now I'm 40 years old and I'm finally doing what I feel like I should have been doing the whole time. As strange as that might sound, it is so overwhelming to me. And I think about this all the time because this is how weird this whole thing is, okay? For those who do not know, I was married prior to Heather, and that's where my son Max comes from, that marriage. My ex-wife and I, that whole thing fell apart, And then about a year or so passed, and I meet Heather. And when I met Heather, one thing my ex-wife did not do was support things that I wanted to do, or support the things I was interested in. Honest to God, people are going to make fun of me for this because Heather jokes about it, but I really wanted to go and do music. I wanted to go and have a singing coach. I really did.
I always make fun of you
and
for this.
it would have been, for me, it was
not for you wanting to do something, but because you always start bands at bars.
Well, for me personally, it was a really big deal for me because when I would go to concerts and stuff, and I would see the band on stage, I would always say, "Man, what does that feel like? To be up there and being able to." Be in front of a crowd, and I've always been sort of afraid of being in front of crowds, and I've sort of been a little mousy sort of a person sometimes. I would say I get more comfortable around people, but at first I'm a little shy. So I always thought man, how cool would it be? Now I should go figure out how learn how to sing or go get a coach or something or other. And my ex-wife was like, no, we're not spending that money on that. That's not going to happen. We got other things we got to worry about. And the reality of it is I could have done it. We had the money to do it, but she almost forbade me to do it. And so I meet Heather, and this is the magic of it, right? So I meet Heather, and Heather, as soon as I told her I wanted to collect Funko Pops, Heather was like, that's cool. Started collecting the Funko Pops. Then I said,
but then I sort of made fun of you. Don't leave.
No, you did. No, you did. But you were acceptable. It was acceptable.
Yeah.
You weren't don't you do it, you idiot? What are you thinking? Look how many Hot Toys are behind me, right? Typically, when you're in a marriage, people your spouse or whatever is okay, you're out of your mind. What are you doing? You can't do all of this.
Funko NFTs?
But Heather allows me to do things that make me happy. And
I don't allow you to do anything. You're a fucking adult. You can do what you want.
You know what I'm saying.
I know. As long as the bills are paid, fuck it.
Exactly.
Before you, I dated somebody who fucking lied to me about everything.
Yeah.
And I was stupid and I stayed. But one of the biggest lies, and I will never forget this, it was so fucking crazy, and I don't know, I still to this day don't understand it. I don't know if they were in a relationship before me where they were forbidden to do stuff or whatever. But I remember he lived with his parents at the time, and I was over there hanging out, and he told me a week or two before, he was like, you're not going to believe this. My work gave me an iPad to do work. It was basically to do work, but he also had it he was I'm allowed to bring it home and do what I want on it, but I'm also going to be using it for work.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. Congratulations. I thought that was really cool.
Right.
And, like I said, a couple weeks after that, I went downstairs into their kitchen, and his dad was standing there. And my ex-boyfriend was on his iPad. And his father was like, where'd you get that? And I was like, oh my God, he didn't tell you? His work gave that to him. And his dad looked at me, and I don't know if his dad knew that his son was a liar. And he looked at me and sort of smirked, and he was like, you believe that? And I was like,
that's weird.
Yeah, but it was almost playful. He wasn't being mean to me. He's a really nice person.
No. I'm not saying that he was being mean to you.
No. I didn't know how to take it. It was bizarre.
Well, the fact that his father would say that about him.
Yeah,
really
it was weird.
Yeah.
So I was like, what are you talking about? And I looked at my boyfriend, and he was like, well, I bought it. And I was like, why did you lie to me about that? He was like, I didn't want you to be mad. And I'm like, what would I be mad about? First of all, all of his income, he could do whatever he wanted with it because he didn't even have bills to pay besides his cell phone and stuff because he lived with his parents. But who am I to tell you what to do with your money? Yeah. It was so fucking weird.
That is weird.
And that happened a lot.
So so where I was going with this is that I met Heather. So again, the magic of it is that I leave somebody or I separate from somebody who wouldn't let me do anything, meet Heather, start collecting Funko Pops. She's acceptable of that. I then film something. Heather was like, okay, let's film this thing. So we filmed our first video, and then I kept bringing it up. Why don't we film more? Why don't we film more? We'll do something. This is fun. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like instead of being a lead singer on the stage in a concert, at least I'm speaking to people and I'm having fun doing it, and I can throw a little bit of comedy in it, and I can do all these cool things, and look how far we've come. We've built and done all these things now with Gastlecast and Mischief Toys. This is beyond my wildest dreams. In fact, frankly, we have come so far in this that I can't even believe. Sometimes it's hard for me to see or envision what the future holds for us, right? And maybe that's a good thing, because I shouldn't have all the answers right now. I learn as I go, but it's really incredible to me that we've done all the things that we've done, that you guys are still here, and a lot of you have been here from the very beginning, and you've shown your support through the channel. You've shown your support through our Patreon and through to Mischief Toys, and you enjoy the collectibles, which is really great. I really appreciate that you guys are fans of Mischief Toys, because that was a dream, and we were able to bring that dream to life. And now here we are, right? How many years since we've done this or started it? In 22?
2 years?
Yeah, so a full 2 years, right?
That's
or no,
crazy.
not a full 2 years. No.
Yeah, we started in January 22. Like, actually selling figures.
Okay, so it would be more than 2 years now.
Yeah, we
wow,
did.
so we're going into our third year.
Yeah, we did shirts starting. No. Oh, yeah. Going into our third year.
Mm-hmm.
So we did shirts starting in late 2021.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, we did. We sold our first figure January 2022.
So
which is amazing.
The thing is that I guess we came here to talk about April Fools, but I think the real message I want to send in this video is that, one, if you have a dream or you have something that you're really focused or something you're very interested in, follow it and do it. Like, conquer the thing, or even if there are hurdles in the way, find ways to get over those hurdles and get to whatever your dream is. And I think that at this moment in my life, at 40, going on 41 years old this November, I feel like now I'm actually getting to that dream. And that dream will be the day that I put in my notice with my day job, and we sort of plant our flag into the soil, and Heather and I say, today is the day that we are now Mischief Toys, fully Mischief Toys, fully Gastlecast. We're doing all the things, and I couldn't have done any of it without my my little baby, my little baby dog.
Baby dog?
Baby doll.
Oh, you said baby dog.
I did.
Would I be a
don't know why.
corgi?
Huh?
Would I be
You'd
a
be a
corgi?
corgi. You have the small legs. Yeah, you would have the little legs for sure. 'Cause
And
you
the
do have
very
little
long
legs.
torso.
Yeah.
I do.
Right.
Yeah, they're freakishly small. It's weird.
Yeah. But wow, incredible, right? So we've done really cool things. I think that this year is going to be really cool for Mischief Toys. I know it's been sort of quiet. I think this is a kind of a cool period too, because it's wondering what is next, right? And we have so many cool things that will be next, and things that are coming really soon. But it's developing those things in the background, and that's what we're constantly doing. I feel like we are on calls constantly about this stuff, and having meetings and doing all these things and learning and finding out new avenues for us. Thank you, Shadow Force Collectibles. That will be a great day. It'll happen sooner than you think. Thank you. I'm hoping that's the case. I guess, time will tell. I am wearing glasses. I usually wear contacts, but my glasses are because I have a sty in my eye. I developed it overnight, and it sucks. I'm going to have to wear contacts tomorrow because I cannot drive with these. I tried driving today. It was horrible.
It's not pink eye.
No.
And no, I didn't fart on his eye.
Yeah.
So stop it right now before you say it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's been a nice reprieve on the bank account. Yeah, I know. There for a while, I know we were doing a lot. I would say the end of last year, we had a lot going on with Mischief Toys, and it was really fun. I was talking to somebody yesterday at the Maryland event, the Maryland Day Festival, and I explained that, I really enjoy and have the excitement when something drops or whatever, right? Be it Hot Toys, a new Hot Toys is coming out, or a new Funko product that I'm interested in. I'm like with you in that. Like we're all together, and I'm like really excited to get the thing. And will I get the thing? And when I get the thing, I'm happy. When I don't get the thing, I'm sad. And then we make a video and we discuss it. But with our own product, I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum. And with Mischief Toys, when I'm announcing it, that's my excitement. So when we announce it and I'm making up all these little videos, we post it up online, all of those like things, it generates excitement for me because it's the next step in what we're doing, right? And we're gradually kind of covering those stairs. And it's so exciting. And it's funny because we haven't done anything in a while other than the Maryland stuff. Man, last weekend, by the way, Jesus, I was talking to somebody about that yesterday at Maryland Day, the canceled Maryland Day Festival event that we had at the Hysteria. Holy balls.
It was insane.
That was unbelievable. You know, that was the rock star moment, right? Because
Yeah.
we're there and we're able to put on the song and dance, and it was all last minute. We're screaming and shouting, getting everybody excited.
I just want to know, like, how we had so many people attend that.
Yeah.
Like, we're in Maryland. Who comes to Maryland, right?
Yeah. Well, people that love Mischief Toys, they love us.
Yeah, I know.
And that I feel
to
like
me-
incredibly grateful for that.
Me too.
And lucky.
To me, it's like, it's mind-blowing. Like, I've said it a gazillion times. I never thought we would go past the first 2 figures. Never.
Yeah.
I really honestly did not. And the fact that we have gone past 2 figures, I mean, we had people bring almost their entire collections, and seeing them all sitting in front of me, because right now all of our like artist proofs that we have that we've collected along the years, like most of them are boxed up and everything, so we never see them like all together.
Yeah.
It is impressive, and I am so proud, and I am so excited, and I'm in disbelief of everything that we've done. Like, I can't, sometimes it feels like I'm dreaming because, like, it's just so cool and weird.
Yeah.
I ran into an old friend of mine last night. Her name's Michelle. She worked with me at my first hair salon job. So while I was in hair school, I worked at a salon, an upscale salon in Pasadena, Maryland, literally like within walking distance from where we had the Maryland event, because Pasadena is where I grew up. It was within walking distance of Hysteria Tap House. And she taught me so much. So I started at the salon as like a shampoo girl, and then I became an apprentice, and then I started like actually doing hair and nails there. And I absolutely loved it. And she was like one of my mentors. She and a few other girls I would like shadow all the time, and I would like watch them and learn from them. I would ask questions, you know, why are you doing this? What formulation did you use for that color? Whatever. And she was so knowledgeable and so patient and so thorough and sweet. And I was so excited to see her. I hadn't seen her in over 10 years, and she has not changed one bit. And one of the things she said to me, because of course we're friends on Facebook, she was like a huge part of my life. She's like, I love seeing all of your posts. She said, hair was a placeholder for you. I am not surprised at all that you're doing what you're doing. But at the time, I didn't collect toys.
So
I wasn't
you
into
lived
that.
virtually the same story I did then. So I never thought about it that way. But you got into hair. It was a thing you fell into, and it was like, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I did really enjoy it.
Yeah.
But at a point, I got burnt out. Like, before the pandemic, remember we were on our honeymoon?
Oh, believe me, I know. And that's where I'm at, is where you were then.
Yeah, when we were on our honeymoon, I was like, I fucking do not want to do hair anymore. It became too much for me. Like, I owned a salon. I, like, dealt with all my own stuff. So I dealt with my own scheduling. I dealt with my own shampooing. I dealt with my own stocking. I did my own taxes and, like, books and stuff. And it was a lot. It was really hard on me after so many years. I think
It's a lot on the back, on the feet, on your
Yes.
hands.
But
My mom was
honestly,
a master barber.
yeah, that wasn't even the worst part for me. Like, honestly, it was like just the stress of having to communicate directly with my clients. Like, the problem was, though, I enjoyed being independent. I loved having like a flexible schedule. If I had something going on one day, I could schedule my clients around it. Like, it was so nice in that sense. But having to deal directly with people and not having a receptionist was just really difficult. And it was very draining. I did that for like 7 or 8 years of my career, I think it was. Wow. It was a lot. Yeah. And so I was very burnt out. And once the pandemic hit, I mean, I don't want to call the pandemic a blessing, but like the fact that that was my stopping point for hair, like it came out of like a time where I was feeling really burnt out. And then a really great job fell into my lap. Like when I was ready to go back to work. You were able to pole vault into
a new career.
Yeah.
And it was easier in the way that it happened because of the pandemic. Had it been during regular working time, I don't think you could have made that change. Yeah. Because that company that you went and ended up working for was created based off of what happened with the pandemic.
Yeah, which is so
it
weird.
it was all like sort of, and that's sort of our path together, is that things just seem to happen like
when they're supposed to.
I mean, there are times where we stumble or have, things that don't go the way we want them to.
Everybody does.
But I would say overall, our marriage has, our relationship rather, because we haven't always been married, but our relationship has always been really solid, and you and I are really good together as a team. Now, we have our days. We have our moments.
Like when you smush my fucking Uncrustables.
Or when I'm filming and you're mad because I'm not helping.
Oh, I was angry yesterday.
I was a piece of shit.
I was angry. So we did a Maryland Day montage at the beginning of this live. We will play it again before we go off, which will be soon.
Happy Easter, Raymond.
So tired. Happy Easter, guys. I don't think we've said that. We didn't participate in Easter festivities because yesterday was ridiculous. I was up at like 7 a.m. I was working from 7 a.m. until about 5:30. We ran to dinner, ate dinner as quickly as we could. By the way, we had an amazing waiter. He was fantastic.
Really great.
His name was Nathan at the Black Wall Hitch in Baltimore. That is a phenomenal restaurant. If you're ever in Baltimore, we love Black Wall Hitch. Ask for Nathan. He was so cool.
Yeah, the food's awesome.
And then we went to the Guar concert and stayed till the end. I can't even remember the last time we stayed till the end of a concert, except Alexis on Fire.
Funny that you say that, because I told Heather at the beginning of the night I want to leave early. Like, I don't want to be here all night long because I'm tired, because it was a long day.
It was crazy.
But when I was standing there and watching the show, I don't think I've
We were in awe.
I don't think I've ever enjoyed a concert that much I not ever, but like in a very long time.
Yeah.
The old Guar shows had Dave Brockie. Somebody mentioned that in the comments. Dave Brockie was their original lead singer.
I haven't been looking at the comments for a while.
Well, there's something really special about Dave Brockie. He was just a presence, and I think the band Guar understands and knows who he is. But I feel like they picked up the pieces, and they are doing a really good job with Dave Brockie no longer being a part of the band. He was their voice.
Yeah.
And so the fact that their voice was gone, I feel like they absolutely kill it. Just what a band, what a force, talented band.
So I was telling Chris last night that I've seen a lot of bands that I love. So Alexis on Fire is a huge band for me. I have listened to them since I was 12 years old. My dad took me to see... I remember when I found them. I found them in Hot Topic when Hot Topic used to sell CDs. Yep. Remember, they used to have headphones you could
That's
put
how
on.
I used to find bands all the time.
Yes, me too. And I remember they would give out free CDs sometimes. So that's how I learned about Billy Talent, because they gave me a free CD when I like bought clothes or a CD there or something. But anyway, I bought Alexis on Fire's self-titled album based off of the cover art. It's the two girls in like, I think it's like a basketball, like concrete area. And the girl is dressed in like a schoolgirl skirt, and she has a switchblade in her hand. And I thought that was just such a bizarre album cover. And I was like, I don't know who this is, but I need to listen to them.
Yeah.
And I fell in love. And I listen to them all the time. They are my favorite band of all time ever. They are so talented. They're a band. So you know how a lot of times artists will evolve and they'll develop a different sound over time. And a lot of times people are like, I don't like that album that they did. They sounded too much not like them.
A lot of bands have that.
Yes.
They're going through an evolution and people don't like it. Linkin Park was a big one that was like that.
Really, I never was big into Linkin Park.
Their second album just did not go like their second real album. Yeah, because they had the remix album, but their second real album came out. It had one track on it that everybody loved, and the rest of it, a lot of people, it was very questionable, at least at the time. And I was a Linkin Park fan, and I just never listened to it. I listened to it one time, and that was it.
Wow.
Yep.
I remember burning their first album. My uncle bought it, and he burned it for me.
Hybrid Theory?
Yeah.
That album was like, every song was a hit.
It was
unreal.
Yes, it was incredible.
Anyway, what was your point?
I guess I'm just talking about my love for Alexis on Fire. So I've only seen them twice, and they're literally my favorite band. So the cool thing is, their website is the only band ever.
Yeah.
And I go through phases where they're literally the only band ever to me. Like, they're the only thing that I'll listen to for a while. Now it's like between them and Taylor Swift, but Alexis on Fire is still top. They have a different sound every single album they go to. Their first album is very gritty. And they become more refined, but then they develop a different sound. And they're so different, but so similar. It's just so hard to explain. I'm just such a big fangirl of them. My dream...
Oh, no, the camera did that thing again.
Oh, no, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think it must be an overheating thing.
It might be.
It has to be.
You know what? I'm curious if it has to do with this light. No.
It might. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. But
it does that once
this
in a
is
while.
happening more... Oh, also City and Color. Eric said.
You know, City and Color is good, but I never got as into him as Alexis on Fire. I just, like, City and Color is great. They're phenomenal, but they're different.
Yeah.
They're different, but I still love them. They're fantastic. But yeah, Alexis on Fire.
That's funny the way that you found them, because I found Guar by going to a Viva La Band show. Viva La Band's 2 in Baltimore. And they played, and I had never really listened to them. And I saw them at that show, and it changed my whole life. Because ever since that point, I was like super into them.
Well, same with Ghost.
I went to every single show. Yep, Ghost is the same thing. But
I
went and seen Guar every time they would come to town back then.
Yeah.
Every time.
So I guess back to what I was saying. Alexis on Fire is my favorite band. I've seen them 2 times. I saw them once in 2004 at a very small bar called the Otto Bar in Baltimore. And they were amazing. They could not play a venue that small these days. They are fucking huge. People love them. Like, we saw them at a venue that's probably quadruple the size of Otto Bar last.
Yes.
And it was packed to the brim.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They wouldn't be able to have an event at Otto Bar now.
No way. No way.
Well, that was similar to when we saw, what was that
69 Eyes.
Nah, 69 Eyes wasn't that bad. I mean, it's pretty bad. No. It was,
They were an electronic band.
Yeah, it'll come back. VNV Nation.
Yes, VNV Nation.
That was stupid.
Sorry.
I'll never go to
crazy.
a show at Otto Bar that's like that ever again.
No, that was insane. But yeah, they're so incredible, and I love them. But my point is, long story, still very long. I love their shows. I love that I know all the lyrics to every single song that they've ever made. I love that everybody knows all the lyrics to every single song. I love being in the crowd. I just love singing the entire time. However, they don't have the presence or the show that Guar has. It's just a bunch of dudes on a stage playing their music, singing their songs or whatever. And it's cool. They have so much energy.
Oh my God. The Vin Cat said I played the Otto Bar when I was in high school.
Shut up. That's amazing.
Cool. Yeah.
You'll have to link me, Vinny, to like some of your old music. That's really fucking cool. Wow. That's really cool. I love the Otto Bar. But my point is, Guar puts on a show, and you're the fan. I'm the brand new fan that like discovered I'm like a big fan of them last night. They put on an experience.
Well, that's that. I think that's what changes the in person.
It does. Like, so, like we had mentioned, we hung out with them for what? At least an hour.
Something like that.
Before the show.
Yeah.
It was at least an hour. And they're so sweet. Like, we were greeted with hugs.
Yeah.
Which I didn't expect. I expected like, oh, hi, I'm Heather. But no, it was...
They're like a family.
Hey. Yeah, it was like... it was almost like seeing old friends, but like we had never met before. We had video chatted many times, but we had never met them face to face, which was super cool. And they're so down to earth and so nice. But then when you see their show, you're like, what the fuck is this? Like, I felt like we were on a different planet. I saw things that if I told my dad what I saw, he would just die.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
it was
most people-
crazy.
A lot of people did die on stage.
Yeah, they killed Jesus at one point, remember?
And Biden.
I think that the guy dressed up as Jesus, I think he paid to be sacrificed. Remember, we saw that?
Oh, right.
Because he was in the crowd.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have done that. I kind of wish that we did the sacrifice. It's like
Next time we will. Yeah, it's $1,000.
It's like $1,000.
That would be so cool.
I would pay for that because I would want it. Look, it's a dream sort of thing. Dead Paul actually mentioned a band called Hailstorm, which were like they got really big for a while.
My uncle and aunt love them.
Yeah, they were huge.
They're obsessed.
They were huge for a while. But what's funny is that, so Dead Paul may or may not know this, Lizzie Hale, which is the lead singer of Hailstorm, was on Guar's new album.
Stop it.
And I didn't realize it, and I saw her listed on there.
That's
it's a featuring in
crazy.
one of their songs, so that was kind of cool, actually. I thought that was really neat. I might be out in Worcester on the 14th. Y'all should come down to the show.
Worcester County?
I'd be doing merch for Oceano. Oh, yeah, Oceano.
I've seen them.
Oceano?
I've seen them a handful of times.
Yeah.
Things off, cameras off again.
Aww. This is a never-ending story. I don't know what's going on. And what's the odd thing about it is I thought it was an overheating issue, but I don't think it is, because if it were, it would not come back on. So I'm sorry that it keeps going off. By the way, when you see Elgato is the device that attaches my camera to the PC. So it's like a connector. That's why you're seeing Elgato come up. I don't know what's going on with this camera. I might have to send it off for repairs. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm really bummed.
Is it the camera or is it the Elgato?
I don't think it's Elgato. It could be. No, because Elgato, it would just fail. It's the camera that's doing it. I don't know. We haven't had this problem ever until just last weekend.
I know.
So I don't know what the hell is going on, but it's a bummer. It's a big time bummer. What are you looking up now?
I'm looking to see. Okay, so Oceano, I didn't see them here. So they played in 2009 at Sonar. Listen to this fucking lineup. Devil Driver, Immure, Despise Icon, never heard of them. My Children, My Bride. I've seen them before. I played Frisbee with My Children, My Bride. Have I ever told you that?
Hold on. Sonar when?
2009. Periphery, Oceano, For the Fallen Dreams, and Veil of Maya.
Veil of Maya, they're still around.
That's an incredible lineup. Mm-hmm. But no, I did not go to there. I wonder what year I saw them, because I've seen them multiple times. Where are they playing? Did Eric mention that at all?
He said Worcester.
What is, like, Worcester County, Maryland? Is that what he's talking about?
No. I don't know if it's Worcester, Maryland. I've never heard of Worcester, Maryland. Maybe it is.
There's a county called Worcester.
Is it?
Yes, that's no, that's.
I went to Sonar a lot.
I've never been to Sonar.
I went to Sonar. It's gone now. It was on East Saratoga Street, or East or West Saratoga Street, and what a great place. But man, it didn't do well. There was a guy coming out of a Guar show there, and I was a lot younger, and I was coming out with my friends, and I had been drinking, and the dude comes out and he starts yelling at people. He goes, "If you get close to me, I will hurt you." And he keeps screaming at people. And I walked over. I was like, "Dude, are you okay?" And he gave me this really weird look. He goes, "I will hurt you." And I was like, "All right, time to go." Yeah, and he was a big dude, like real big dude.
Here, okay, Oceano, Chelsea Grin, Attila, In the Midst of Lions and Monsters. They played at Auto Bar in 2010.
Who?
Oceano.
Oceano. Is it just me or what? Yes, it is. It's HDMI cable. It could be that the HDMI cable is no good. I don't know. I have to figure this whole thing out.
You really do. We have a lot of
Wrecker
HDMI.
is great, and Wrecker.
I've never been there either.
It's back. Like it was gone for many years. Now
yeah,
it's back.
I think Andrew played there recently. I think they played at Wrecker.
Wrecker is an old movie theater.
Really? That's pretty cool.
Originally, it was a movie theater.
So
But
I used to go
there all the time.
I used to go to Woods every weekend.
Oh yeah, Woods. Way back.
So Woods was like my jam every single weekend. So it was this like attached to a church sort of. It was like their event space, and they would have like young artists come and play every Friday and or Saturday. And it was a lot of, they would do punk shows, they would do emo, they would do screamo, they would do just general rock sort of sound. Good Charlotte played there numerous times.
Oh my God, Good Charlotte.
So did, what is that other band? Gold something.
Goldmine Squad?
Yes, they played there all the
Yeah,
time.
they're
They were really big for a long time.
Yeah, they were around. Their lead singer was this guy named Moose.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he used to work at Annapolis Mall.
Oh, wow.
Gretch Zeppelin, have I checked the power couplings? Yeah, so the power going into the camera should be okay. It's like a dummy power thing that goes into the camera. I don't know what's up with it. Maybe I need a new one of those. I don't know. The camera is just, it's not liking what we're doing here lately. I don't know what the heck is going on. It's goofy. But I'll take a look at it this week. Maybe I can fix it. Who knows? Yeah, Screamo. There's Screamo music. Virtually where they just scream. That's Screamo music. It's emo, but with screaming.
Yeah.
Screamo. Yeah. Rooster said he's never heard of it.
Really?
And yeah, he said, honestly, you say it one more time, you're a piece of shit. Hey! Okay, look,
Wait,
we're tired.
No, wait. Did Eric say anything about Worcester?
Before spending a lot of money taking hardware for repair, try to replace the HDMI. I will. Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you. I'll definitely try that.
Oh my God! Eric said he's getting the Alexis on Fire logo on his kneecap. Ouch! Please send me pictures when you get that. So I have. Hold on, I'll show you.
Oh no, Heather's getting nude.
I'm pool.
Oh, there it goes.
No, I'm not.
Oh no, I got it again. Man, it is not liking me.
Once it comes on, I'll show you.
Heather's naked.
I'm naked. So right here, you can see it. I have my Alexis on Fire heart skull. I love it. So this is a band tattoo that I have. I also have Ghost. And on my foot, I have a Stray Light Run song.
Wow.
And I love it.
You are just the coolest, Heather.
Yeah.
You are the coolest person I've ever met in my whole life ever.
I know.
Chris, you might have a bad cord or need to update firmware. Oh, I didn't think about the firmware update. I will definitely figure that out.
Thank you.
I'll have to look into that. Silver-haired Wolf. I am so lost. Have no clue who any of these bands are. I was a disco baby. Yeah, I know. And not only that, but a lot of the bands that Heather had been talking about, or has been talking about, some of these bands are sort of obscure, and some of them that you'd mentioned from old tours probably aren't even around anymore. I mean, you're talking a long time ago.
Eric said they're playing in Massachusetts. Oh, you guys should come to a show. It's in Massachusetts. Eric, do you know where we are? We're in Maryland. We're in Maryland. Is he crazy?
Hey.
Did he lose his mind?
The state name starts with an M. It's the same thing. Come on, Heather. Don't be ridiculous.
Worcester, Massachusetts.
We never talked about Heather's sparkling jacket.
The sparkling jacket is... That is 6 hours! I can't travel there for a concert! I don't even like going to Philly for concerts. That's always like... That's so annoying when we go to Philly, because it's like, it's close enough where we can drive home, but it's far enough to be annoying to drive home. We've done a couple Philly concerts. It's only like an 1.5 to 2 hour drive, but we always drive home. And like the drive home, we always look at each other and we're like, we should have just gotten a hotel.
Is it just me or what says Elgato prevented you from being demonetized on YouTube?
Eric
when are you
said,
getting a Taylor Swift tattoo?
I don't think I will. Yes, but that's the closest we'll be. No! Tell them to come to Baltimore! Tell
Jesus.
them! Make it happen!
Oh my God, you're making Heather all fired up.
That's not bad! Are you talking about Philly or Massachusetts? 'Cause
Crown the Empire, that's a
Massachusetts-
good band. I See Stars, I remember them, but I never listened to them.
I won't listen to them because I dated a piece of shit who really loved I See Stars. John N.
That's
said...
what's going to turn you off
Yep,
from it?
absolutely.
That's
He was
ridiculous.
obsessed with them, And he was a fucking weirdo. And I was like, you know what?
Jeez.
I don't feel like listening to them anymore.
I don't think I've ever had any love interest stop me from listening to a certain band.
John N said that jacket was fire.
Hey, I agree. I think the jacket was fire.
That jacket Heather had on was sick as hell. Thank you.
That is from Route 1 Apparel.
It is. The camera is gone again.
It's gone again?
Yes. But
okay,
so,
all right.
hold on.
Here's what we're going to do.
Wait.
What?
In our comment section, we saw that people were talking about the Maryland jacket. So they have the Maryland jacket like I had on yesterday. They have one that's the Maryland flag in Orioles colors, which are orange and black. And then one in Ravens colors, which are purple and black. Gorgeous jackets. I want to say there's silver accents on them too to make the Maryland flag. Amazing jackets. But I was told that in a couple months, they're going to have another jacket. And I will be buying it.
Okay.
And I don't want to say what it is because I wasn't given permission to say. But it is going to be cool. And I think a lot of people will be excited about it.
All right.
We got a super chat.
What?
Rebra, what Scooby-Doo monsters will be in Series 2? Any you want? Do you mean like what we would like to see?
In an NFT series too? That's a good question. You know what? I don't
know.
That's a good question. Because I remember there for a while, a lot of people were asking for the robot character, which is something they already did now.
Well, hold on. Yeah, they did it.
I would like Freddy Funko as the Creeper.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. But
they did that, didn't they?
No. Freddy Funko as Creeper?
Oh, Freddy Funko as Creeper,
sorry.
Yeah,
no, the Creeper is an old Scooby-Doo, like, Grail.
Yeah.
But in terms of villains, I can't think of any off the top of my head.
What about the Phantom guy with the chains on his arms? He's blue.
They did him.
They did him in pop form?
Mm-hmm. And then the other one, the Knight. The Knight is one of them.
The Knight would
That
be
was
cool.
one that I think it would be cool. But he's sort of, I don't know, he's sort of like meh. All right, we're going to close this thing out because, look, we've been here for long enough. We've taken up too much of your time, and we are tired, and we've had a long weekend, and I want to go and chill. I still haven't showered today. I need to go shower. I'm a disgusting monster.
You are disgusting.
Check out Mischief Toys at Mischief Toys on Instagram. Check out MischiefToys.com. Sign up for our newsletter. That way you'll be, we'll let you know via email anytime something new happens. Also, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast and support the channel. Our next Google Meet call will happen in April. It's going to happen in April 13th. Is that correct? April 13th?
Yes. So
April
that
13th
is not
at 9 p.m.
this
Eastern.
coming, but it'll be the next one.
Yep. So April 19th will be amazing, and we'll have
You mean
13th, I'm sorry, will be really amazing. We'll have a really good time then, and come and hang out with us.
Silver-haired wolf, we do believe that the drop is happening tomorrow.
Yes. Wasatch will be announcing it,
yes.
and they'll drop it tomorrow.
We believe that it will be at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
We are not certain. This is just speculation since it hasn't been formally announced. But this is the first drop I am supporting. I will get in line in hopes to get Chris Pax. Since my boycott, I am very excited for this drop. And I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. That'll be a fun video.
Yeah.
Have any extra Maryland pins to throw on the site? So we have decided, I don't believe we're throwing any extras on the website.
Pins are gone.
As far as exclusives go. However, we do not have pins, but we don't think, so I don't think that the Maryland Day 2024, figures will be on the website. They will probably go with us to other events.
Right.
No more pins are left. We completely sold out. We do have a handful of prints, but we haven't decided if we're putting them on the website yet. I don't know if we will. Chris initially said no, but I don't know if he changed his mind. We will be putting shirts and hats on the website, what is left over. There are not many left over, so make sure that you get them. They're amazing. So right now we're going to play our Mischief Toys Maryland montage that we played at the beginning of this for all of you guys who were not here at the start. It is a bit of a longer video. It's what, maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes?
About 6 minutes.
6 minutes? It's a lot of fun. We always have fun. You get like a glimpse into us. You know, we are in front of a camera, but like also living everyday life. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, Elgato's gone, so we're gone too.
Okay.
So here's the video.
Thank you for
Enjoy.
being here.
Thank you. We appreciate you. We'll see you this week. New video every single day, and then live next Sunday. Here you go, guys.
Bye.
All right. Off they go.
You're so annoying.
I'll see you on the other side.
Ready?
Yeah.
There she goes with her weird jacket.
I just didn't want you to trip. Okay.
So how we doing?
I was just asking you a question.
What?
Is this lipstick ridiculous or what?
Yeah, looks good. Let's see
Oh,
what
it
you think.
does?
Does my lipstick look okay?
Hey, should I leave my jacket on or should I jacket off?
Off. My Pikachus.
I'd like to Pikachu later. Chris? Oh my god. He packed a cooler filled with water with my Uncrustables on the bottom. They're flat. I have flat Uncrustables now. Do you know what you did?
What?
You flattened my Uncrustables.
They look good. Are you serious? They're flattened in the right way. Give me them. Give me the Uncrustable. And give me.
What is this? This is an uncrustable, not an uncrushable. What is this? Chris, I love you, man.
I love you too.
I love you too.
I love you too, man.
Hey,
You're the best.
Nick, I love you too, man. I love you.
We are here at Maryland Day, and for everyone who purchased, they got entered in to win an Emo Gatsby prototype. And it's a color prototype because they sent us this for the mold, and we requested a metallic earring, so they showed us what color the metallic would show up as. He's amazing. Good luck, everybody. Oh, everybody's in here. Oh, it has a phone number I can't show you. Josh Schwan.
Ah! Congratulations!
Yay!
Joshua!
Josh Schwan. Oh, Josh Swan. You should always attend Mischief Toys events because you never know what kind of mischief we have up our sleeves.
Who are you meeting?
Guar.
Who? No. Who are you meeting?
Guar.
No. Who are you meeting? Heather. Who are you meeting?
Guar.
Say it like for real.
I am. Guar.
No, a real.
Guar.
No, the real way you say guar. No. Guar.
I don't say it like that.
Say it one time. Go ahead.
Guar.
Yes.
I said guar.
No, you didn't say guar.
You didn't say guar, you said guar.
Guar.
No,
No, you didn't.
guar.
Guar.
Yeah.